Well, if you ask me about the final game between Morocco and South Africa, how it all went, it was the maiden edition title for South Africa. I must say that this is really overdue. They have tried 5 times, and then at the sixth time, they were able to secure that. Well, I and someone we were having an argument yesterday, and I said the two countries that would have played the finals were actually Nigeria and Zambia. But unfortunately, it didn't happen because there were little tricky on the ground thing that happened that I cannot deliberately or cannot just give out the underlying effects of what happened. But then we saw Morocco and South Africa in the final. I must say that when the game started the first half, it was more or less like they were not going to. I mean, the South Africa was not that strong to be able to pull that victory. But we saw them scoring these first 2 goals, and then eventually Morocco got 1 goal. But then it wasn't enough for them to actually win that game. And I must say that the Morocco team, they feel very sad. I know they feel very sad because they worked hard. They did all that they could do to get to the final, but unfortunately, they couldn't actually lay their hands on the title. For South Africa, Banyana of South Africa, I must say a huge congratulations to them. It's their maiden AFCON title, and it's I would say that the organization of the competition, well, it was well done. So far, so good. I mean, Morocco is African country, but then in Morocco, I didn't really feel like I was in Africa. A lot of things, there's a lot of developments. It's just like you just feel like you're in Europe. So it was a good experience all through for me.
What has been the mood or reaction of Moroccan fans to the outcome of the Women Africa Cup of Nations football tournament final match?
For Moroccan fans, it wasn't really something very, very good because I remember the day they played the Super Falcons. At the end of that game, all of them, they were excited. There was not too much, a celebration, so to say, because it panned out the way they actually anticipated. But in that game against South Africa yesterday, I was afraid that somehow that if South Africa wins, that the fans are going to be hostile. But I think they did a good job. There was nothing like that. But then the Moroccans were too disappointed. They were so disappointed. So the core, every one of them that were in that stadium yesterday, even the people that watched at home on the streets today, I remember asking 1 or 2 persons, how do you feel about the final yesterday between South Africa and Morocco? And many of them, they feel very disappointed. But I must say that the mood, it wasn't as tense as we actually anticipated. So far, so good. It's been a very good, receptive experience for everyone in Morocco. Of course, people have started going back to Nigeria. A lot of people left yesterday. Many are leaving today. And then, of course, me also, my flight is today. So I hope to be in Nigeria, let's say later today or tomorrow morning. So it's good. The final has come and gone, and they reacted very positively.
What, in your opinion, are the chances of Africa's representatives to next year's FIFA Women's World Cup scheduled for Australia and New Zealand?
Well, the chances of African teams that will be in Australia, New Zealand, FIFA World Cup, that's next year, it's going to be very tough because you look at what is happening at the Euro 2022 happening in Europe, and then they just concluded Women African Cup of Nations. We have South Africa, we have Nigeria, we have Morocco, and then we have Zambia, and most likely we may have 2 additional teams from Africa, maybe Cameroon, and then 1 additional team, making it 7 countries in the World Cup from Africa. It's not going to be easy because every country have woken up. No country is still sleeping as far as women football is concerned. So I am looking forward to a situation whereby they are going to put in their best. They are going to work so hard and bring out the best that they have. especially for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. I think the delay is over. I think if I am Wardrum, one of the things I'm going to do is to look inwards. Look at the under-20 team and see how many players you can actually bring up from the under-20 to the Super Falcons, and then also know the players that you are going to drop. If he doesn't do that, it might be very difficult for them to really go far in the World Cup. We hope that what happened in 2019 will not repeat itself again. And I hope that at the end of the day, Nigeria will be very excited.